Hey there. Let's talk about something that can feel pretty big and honestly a little scary, your very first ISO 27001 audit. It can seem like this huge mountain to climb, but today we're going to break it all down, demystify the whole process, and get you feeling calm and confident. So let's jump in. First things first, if you're feeling that pressure, you're not alone. That's totally normal. I mean, the whole idea of an auditor coming in to look at everything you've built can feel pretty intense, especially the first time around. But what if we could look at this from a completely different angle? I absolutely love this quote from an experienced auditor. And this, right here, is the key mindset shift. An audit isn't some pass or fail test designed to trip you up. Think of it more as a collaborative effort, a process designed to make your company stronger and more secure. Okay, so to really get that, let's start with the most important thing. What is the audit actually trying to do? What's the real goal here? Here's the thing you've got to remember. This is not just about ticking a bunch of boxes to get a piece of paper. A good auditor's job is to give you real, actionable insights that help you find and fix any security gaps. They are literally there to help you build a solid security culture, one that's ready for whatever challenges come next. To really feel at ease with this whole thing, it helps to get inside the head of the person across the table. So let's take a peek inside the auditor's mind. Okay, so auditors operate with this thing called professional skepticism. And I know that sounds super intense, right? But it doesn't mean they're suspicious of you. Not at all. It just means they have a questioning mind. It's all about curiosity and thinking critically, not about distrust. They don't just take things at face value. They genuinely want to understand the why behind your choices. And what's so great about this slide is how it just busts all those common myths. A good auditor is a curious partner, not some fault finder looking to make you look bad. They're a critical thinker who's focused on the real risks, not just a robot taking off a checklist. And this is the most important part. They are not your enemy. Their goal is to help you see your own systems with fresh eyes. All right, so we've got the why and the who down. Now let's get into the what, the audit itself. And the good news? It's a really logical, straightforward, two-stage process. And here it is, simple as that. Stage one is all about the paperwork, what you say you do. Then stage two is the reality check, what you actually do. See? Breaking it down like this makes the whole thing feel so much more manageable. So in stage one, the auditor is basically looking at your playbook. They're reviewing your documentation, your policies, your risk assessment, and, this is a big one, they're looking for proof that your leadership is truly on board. That C-suite buy-in is absolutely essential. It shows security is a priority for the whole company. And hey, a lot of times this stage can even be done remotely. Then, usually a few weeks later, you've got stage two. This is where the rubber meets the road. The auditor comes in to verify that what's on paper is actually happening in real life. They'll talk to some of your team members, look at processes in action, and review samples of your controls. For instance, they might check the records for a few new hires to make sure they got their security training. It's all about connecting the plan to the practice. So, you know what's coming. Now, how do you actually prepare for it in a way that makes you feel confident, not stressed out? Let's walk through some practical advice. This is probably the biggest tip I can give you. Start thinking like an auditor yourself. They don't just want to know what control you have, they want to understand the thought process behind it. They'll ask what-if questions to see how you'd handle different real-world situations. Okay, let's play this out with a really common example, especially in a smaller company. An auditor finds out some employees are sharing passwords to make things easier. What does that signal to them? What do you think? Is this an automatic fail? Nope, not even close. And this is such a perfect example of how an auditor thinks. A finding like this doesn't mean you failed. It just highlights a gap in security awareness. So the auditor's recommendation probably won't be some big punishment. It'll be something constructive, like, hey, you should probably do some more targeted training. See? It's all about improvement. So here's your simple, no-stress playbook. 1, make sure all your documents are current and accurate. 2, get that evidence of leadership support ready to go. 3, be ready for them to check a sample of your controls, like making sure new laptops are actually encrypted. And 4, most importantly, just be ready to explain the why behind your security choices. All right, as we start to wrap this up, I want to bring it all back to that main idea we started with. This is not a test to be afraid of. It's a partnership. This last quote, I think, just says it all. The auditor is there as a partner to help you build resilience. They're there to help you protect your business, your customer data, your reputation,
everything that matters. Think of them as a fresh set of expert eyes, helping you build a stronger, more secure company.
So the real question to ask yourself isn't, am I ready for this audit? It's, is our company ready to build resilience? Because when you start to see the audit as a powerful tool to help you do just that, the entire process changes. It goes from being a source of anxiety to a genuine opportunity for growth.